Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It hasn't, guys. It hasn't. If you're one of my friends back home in England, it's absolutely glorious outside. Can you hear the pool trickling? And the barbecue's on already. I've got a couple of chicks out there in bikinis and wedges and everything. Oh, there's a Magnus on ice. I could just see it getting put on the side there. No, it's great today. It's a bit cloudy, to be honest with you. How are you doing, guys? You all right? So, if you're new to my channel, this is a morning briefing. It's a briefing in the morning. The clue's in the title of the video. There'll be nothing exciting in this video. It's where I tell people the schedule for the day. Do my acknowledgements, people that have supported the channel in the last few days. Stuff like that, really. I mean, there might be some Liverpool stuff in it. I'd stay tuned, because I'm sure there will be. Just, my briefings are not scripted. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sit here and catch up with my pals. But I need to have my little breakfast thing first. All right, just bear with me, please. I mean, I could have done this technically, you know, a few seconds ago. But I've just walked through the door. I've dropped her at work. I've walked straight in. Me and Remy have come in here. We've sat down, camera on. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I love them. There's a strawberry. That one's the one where you put in loads of is it bacteria, good bacteria in your gut. Oh boy, have I got a gut. This one is a cholesterol reducing drink. Do you believe that? I do. But I look like someone that needs to reduce. I know what you're thinking. You can't hurt me. Sticks and stones and all that, you know. I just like the taste of them. I don't know how girls do it. That was a bit thick, that like. And fellas. So you all right then? Right. What's the plan today? Right. Well, let me just get the details out straight away. For those of you that don't want to hang around. So we're going to have a live stream at 6:30 p.m. UK this evening. All right. Definitely doing that today. I'm going to do my Cop Talk podcast today. I know I said I would do it yesterday. But, you know, I'm not really around much on a Monday. I'm going to address that in a moment as well. But there will be a podcast today. I've got the new microphone over there. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's just laid on the rug. You're not allowed to lay on the rug. If she was here, she'd be going, get in your bed. So, live stream 6:30. Podcast at some point. I have no idea what videos I'm going to do. I've just checked the Spanish football dailies for you. There's nothing in them about Canate, Traitor Trent, FSG possibly buying a Spanish club. Obviously, you know that they've sniffed around a number of Spanish clubs. I really hope they do buy a Spanish club. That'd be great for us, really, wouldn't it? 'Cause I'd go and check things out for you and that. Oh, there's definitely mail stand content today. Don't miss that. It is a channel members feature now. But if you come along to the live stream this evening, on the hour, let's make it what? So if I said 6:30, so 7 o'clock on the hour, on the dot. If you want to ask me what's in the, you know, in the mail stand videos, we'll skirt around it somehow. I won't read them out to you, but I will try and answer your questions. And I don't know how many there's going to be. I suspect more than one. There is an email that came in overnight, which I will address with you. The mail stand is a very popular feature on here. You know the reasons why. We've made it a bit more private. So yeah, that'll be coming up today. I suppose that's it. Just the usual stuff, you know. Okay, so before I get into things, I want to read this comment to you that was left on my my channel. And it's not a smart comment, you know. It's not from anyone being facetious or anything like that. It's actually from someone that I like and someone that's close with the channel. And it says as follows, and it was on the Liverpool 1, Manchester City 2 video. It says, it's from Chris. He's a channel member. Do you know what I mean? He's one of us. Squat. He says, I'm not being funny, so please don't take it that way, but why is it you're usually silent after a match? Apart from a short vid, where, you know, when I say, like, all right, guys, let me know what you thought. And the day after as well. I'm sure many of us would like to hear your thoughts. It's obviously up to you. It's, in my opinion, a brave way of doing things. And for the haters, I am asking a question, simple as that. Now, no one knows you're hating. You're not hating. Can you go away, please? You see, you're making me get confused. All right, go away. Go away. Right, first of all, if anybody else had have asked me that, not one of my peoples, if that was being facetious, my answer would have been, because I can do what the fuck I want on my channel. All right, that would be my first reaction. But this is someone that's cool as fuck. I've got a great amount of time for them, and they're a supporter of my channel. A brave way of doing things. Yeah, but why is it a brave way of doing things? It's only a brave way of doing things if you're a commercial entity, like if that's your existence, if you're working to a plan, you're trying to achieve something. I'm not trying to do that with my channel. You should know that, of all people. It's almost 3 decades now, Cop Talk. The YouTube channel is just an extension of that. Enables me to speak to my peoples and that. There's no plan here, no schedule here. Surely my peoples know that by now. But let me answer your question. So, many of us, I'm sure many of us would like to hear your thoughts. I never, ever, ever, ever do match analysis. Ever. So you should know that as well. I don't do that. I very rarely do match previews. Why would I want to do match previews and match analysis when there's professionals that do all this? I don't get it. If I want to see what happened, I'm lucky, right? Because I've got you guys, so I can ask you. But if I wanted to see, learn what happened in a game, last thing I'm going to do is watch a football supporter's view on it. Because where are they biased, first of all? So unless I really know them, are they biased? Are they slot out? Do they hate the owners? Do you know what I mean? Are they going to open the video going, hey, what's up, guys? Well, press the bell. And do you know what I mean? I ain't got time for that shit. No, there's professionals out there. That's what Match of the Day's for. And Sky Sports and all that. Do you know what I mean? But that's not the reason why I don't do it. I just don't like doing them kind of videos, to be honest with you. And I'm not intelligent enough anyway when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not. I put my hands up to it. I'm more media and, the journalists and the transfer rumours and what's going on in the club and shit like that, I've networked for a long time with the website, you know what I mean? I know the right people. I'm not someone that watches a lot of top flight football. I'm not. I don't do it, and I make it no secret. So what was it you said? It's a brave way of doing things. It's a brave way of doing things saying I couldn't give a fuck, if you think about it. But it doesn't affect what I do because, my job is to tell people what I think about what I'm seeing and hearing and stuff like that. I don't think it makes any... Do you have to be a super fan to be switched on with certain things? I don't think so, and I'm not a super fan. I'm not. Never. I don't want to be. No, I'm not bothered about the top flight games, honestly. You should know that, I leave that to other people. If someone said to me, what do you reckon the formation should be against Palace? I'd go, I ain't got a fucking clue. You tell me. 4-4-2, I'm Mike Bassett in disguise. You know what I'm saying? I don't do... it's not me, I don't follow television. I don't really watch much television, not just football. I don't really watch much telly. I watch a bit of GMB in the morning while she's getting ready for work, just so I can see what's going on in the world. My only TV program I would watch if it was on would be 24 Hours in Police Custody. I like that one. But I watch, if I'm going to watch something on telly, it's going to be Netflix. To be honest with you, every day, every night when I finish what I've done, my work, my stream, I put YouTube on. That's it. I don't care. You know what I mean? I do like listening to the radio. I've started listening to the radio a lot more now. I used to listen to that when I was working. So when I finish this, I'll put TalkSport on. I was just listening to an interview with John Joe Shelby, for example. It's quite nice listening to him talk about that. His career now at the moment, what he's doing and his plans and things. But no, I'm not like, I don't want to, who gives a fuck what I think about, we got beat, so, do you know what I mean? No, that's not for me. There's plenty of people out there that will do that and they know they're going to get the views and whatnot, but that's not how I work. Now, let me go back to the question because I still haven't answered it, all right? She's sending me voice, which I've literally just dropped her off at work, seriously. Okay, I'm not taking it the wrong way at all, Chris, right? Why you usually sign after a match and the day after as well? Right, so let's think about this for a minute, right? Let's put our sensible heads on. So Sunday, all right, I went to see Valencia versus Real Madrid, all right? It probably took an hour and 40 to get there, an hour and 30, and it clashed with the Liverpool game. So I listened to the commentary in the car, and I really enjoyed it. I've not listened to a Liverpool game on radio for ages. In some ways, I think I enjoyed it more than watching it. It was great. I loved it. I really, really, really enjoyed it, right? But I listened to the game. It sounded good. I think I said that in the video that I did afterwards. So when we got back, so basically I went to that game, right? I took my partner and a son. Her son's 12 years old. He's a Real Madrid fan. He's born in Spain, right? So he's more Spanish than he's British, if you like. Excuse me, bloody hell, that's that drink coming back up, innit? Oh, so after the game, we left the stadium at full time, bang on. We didn't leave early or anything. Got the cards, sat in the car park for ages. You know, as you can imagine, the congestion and everyone trying to leave the stadium area at the same time. And we drove back. They fell asleep. An hour and 40. Honestly, I was at the wheel. I was like, I'm so knackered. I wouldn't fall asleep, and I wasn't dangerous or anything. I was just really, really tired. It had been a long day. I'd been out the night before. Earlier that day, I'd been to watch my local side win 3-0. Then I came home, edited some photos for the club and the fans, and then we went to the game at Valencia. So by the time I came back, it was a really long day, and I said to her, I'm not doing this again. I can't go out the night before, can't do a game, then go up there. I was knackered. When I walked through the door here, it was 1:30 in the morning, I think. And most people, I think, would have gone straight to bed. She did. She went straight to bed, right? He did, bless him, he was fucked, right? So I was like, in my head, I thought, I'm just going to do a quick video for everyone, see what everyone thought, because I want to hear from my peoples, right? And I always do. If it finishes really late, I maybe won't do one, right? But listen to me, right? So it's 1:30 in the morning. I should be in bed, and I could have gone in the morning, Monday morning. All right, guys, what did you think at game? But I didn't. I did it on the night time. That's commitment for you. I was fucked, right? But I was still like, hey, guys, let me know what happened. I listen to your radio, blah, 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 right? So then, Monday. So why aren't you around, Dunk, on Monday? You know what I mean? Right. For years, or in recent years, my best friend Smooth, his day off is Monday, all right? So I was never around on a Monday, never. I might do a morning briefing or something, but I'd always be like, no, I'm going on Xbox with my boy Smooth on a Monday. His job's changed, right? So his rota's changed now, his schedule's changed and everything. My partner, her day off is Monday, so she's now got the Monday off, and that used to cause a problem, really, because when I first met her, it was like, we're doing something, and I was like, well, no, Smooth's on Xbox, you know what I mean? I'm not usually here on a Monday, to be honest with you. So, that's why I'm not around on a Monday. Yesterday, her day off, we just chilled here, we were sorting a few things out at home, as you do, and I was editing my photographs that I took at the football on the Sunday, right? The game that I went to locally, midday before Valencia, Real Madrid. 8 hours I spent yesterday on that computer over there, editing photographs, sorting through them, working out the good ones, posting to social media, giving to the club, etc., etc., etc. It's a job in itself, but I love it. It's my new thing. And I'm going to do something at another club soon. I'm going to tell you about that soon. I do stuff for my local club, but there's another club in the same division. I've been invited up, told I can go up and go for a beer with the manager. Said he will go for a beer and I'll show you, introduce you to the club, because that's really nice, isn't it? So I'm going to do the photos and all that for them. I said, I'll take some photos for you and lads, and give it to you. Buzzing, I love it, my football photography. It's like my new passion, guys. You've no idea. Honestly, I've got 2 cameras, 2 Canon R10 cameras, I think they're called. Over there's a DJI Osmo 3, which is what do you call it? Like a little vlogging camera. I've just ordered a drone. I've treated myself to a drone, right? Which is a DJI Pro 4 Mini, I think it's called. And something else. Oh, my glasses, I've got my mate glasses, so I can do them on the pitch. So at full time now, I go on pitch and I just walk around all players, because I can get in there and get all video. People love it, guys. I've never been so chilled. I found an hobby. Honestly, it's my calling, I'm telling you. Right, so yesterday, 8 hours editing. Most of my mates are like, you must be fucking mad. You're not even getting paid for it. I don't make a penny out of it. I don't want to. And then it would be boring. I wouldn't like it. And then you're under pressure. Imagine if the club said, we give you a couple of grand every month to work. I'd go, no, you're all right, thanks. So then you've got to start doing what they want you to. No, I'm doing my own thing. All right, I enjoy it. It was lovely. She did a Sunday dinner for me yesterday, even though it was Monday, because we didn't get one on Sunday because of football, right? Oh, I was sat over there. I came in here. Oh, it was beautiful. It was a lovely day. I had a day off. That was it. But my day off was doing 8 hours. 8 hours photos. More than that. think the day previous, 3 or 4 hours, 8 hours, put them online, right, etc., etc. So on a Monday, I'm not usually here on a Monday. I'm not, all right, because it's her day off, and I work on Cop Talk still. I still do that, but you know, it was just nice to just do something different. You know what I mean? So, what if we play on a Saturday? What if Liverpool play on a Saturday? You're not here on a Sunday, Dunk. What's that all about then? Well, Smooth's day off is Sunday. It's Sunday, Monday used to have off, right? She's got Sunday off, but she tends to have a son on a Sunday, right? So on a Saturday, all right, let's say Liverpool are playing, it's Saturday. I go and see my mate, right? My local team might be playing, right? But I go and see my friends on a Saturday, and I have a night out on a Saturday night. So on a Sunday, I'm going to be tired anyway in the morning. But this Sunday, I had a game. I had an home game at 12 noon local time. That's 11 a.m. UK. So you can imagine, you're up in the morning, you have your breakfast. Martin, my mate Martin, was at the bar for 9:30 in the morning. That's 8:30 UK time. And I'm like, I can't get down there yet, mate. I'm just having my breakfast, you know. So look at it like this, right? If Liverpool play on a Saturday, I'm out on a Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm probably watching my local team play. So for example, next weekend, we have an away game. It's on Sunday. It's an 11:30 kickoff. So we're going to have to leave here about 8 in the morning. All right? So how am I going to get up and do a briefing or something? No, it don't work like that. Yeah, but what if we've got a game on a Wednesday night in the Champions League? You're not around on a Thursday, you know, Thursday morning. I am, actually. I am. I'm always here. 9 times out of 10, I'm here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, guaranteed. And usually Saturday morning, to be honest, right? But if the game's on a Wednesday night, let's say, or a Thursday night, and it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, it's 9 o'clock here. It's 9 o'clock. So think what time that finishes. So stick a couple of hours on, you know, and then what you're doing after it, then you're going to record a video. You're talking 1 o'clock in the morning before you get to bed. How can I do it during it? So no. No. That's the way it is. And I know you're not being smart. I really do. But I'm just one. I don't talk about. I don't do match analysis. I don't. I couldn't give a flying fuck what happened in the game the day before because it's past. If we won the league yesterday and people are banging on about it today, I'd be like, well, I'm already thinking of next season. I don't care what's happened before. I don't care. We've lost. Oh well, let's show some displeasure and let's move on. We've won. Nice one. Next game. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not sure if I've answered your question, to be honest. Well, I mean, I do have a life, believe it or not. You know what I mean? No, I'm always here. Do you know what? I work on Cop Talk every day of the year. Every single day of the year. And yesterday I said to her yesterday morning, I'm going to do that podcast today. And she went, all right, yeah, I understand. And then in the afternoon, she said, are you doing that podcast? I went, no, I'll leave it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm just enjoying a bit of chill. So you've got to remember, Saturday, Sundays, I try to do a stream in the morning, especially on a Saturday morning, right? Saturday or Sunday, my local team might be playing, right? Saturday afternoon, evening, I usually go out. Sunday, maybe, if we're playing at home, we play on a Sunday at 12 usually. The away games could be the Saturday, could be the Sunday. And Monday, I'm not here. I'm not usually here on a Monday. All right. So I hope that's explained it. And quite frankly, I don't want to be talking about Liverpool games after the Liverpool. I'll talk about it on a live stream like tonight. We'll talk about the game tonight. There's no doubt about it. But I don't. That's not me. It's not me. It really isn't me. And the other thing is, when you watch a game, like people say, why don't you do a watch along? Because I want to enjoy the game. If I'm watching football, I don't want to be taking notes and going, right, I'm going to do my post-match analysis now. I'm not an expert. I leave that to people that are, do you know what I mean? So I'm surprised because Chris has been around here ages and you think he'd know my routine by now, really. But he's a good kid. I love him. He's mint and he's not digging at all. He's not digging. It's a fair question and I hope I've answered it, Saturday, Sunday, I work so fucking hard during the week and I'm not getting any younger guys. I'm fucking knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I did a live stream on Saturday. I know I did. I did a live stream on Saturday, So the only day I haven't been here, technically, well, let's how we do it because the game, I didn't record my video until 1:30 in the morning, so I was here Monday. You know what I'm saying? would be Sunday. And Sunday, I had my local team play, and then I had to go to Valencia. How do I get it? How? You know what I mean? So, no, that's the crack. That's how it is. Now, next week, all right, what day are we on? We're on Tuesday. So, next Monday, I'm going away. Now, don't worry about Remy. I always get someone to come and stay in my house with Remy. One, for security reasons, and two, I'm not putting him in the kennels, right? So, I'm going away on Monday, only for a week, I think it is. I can't remember. I don't even know. I don't know. I go away on Monday. Can't believe she sent a voice message already. Right, let's have a look. I go on Monday and I get back on the following Tuesday, 16th to 24th. So that's, you know, when I go away, something always happens. People know that before my chance. Something will kick off while I'm away. And the thing is, right, I'm going away with my chick, 16th to 24th. And every day that I'm away, not the days I'm travelling probably, but every day I'm away, I will be here. I had this conversation this morning where I went, I need my tripod to put in my case. You know, I'll be working with you, you know, maybe not doing live streams, although I'll try my best. But when I go away, I don't have an holiday. I've not had a one day off in the entire time that I've done Cop Talk since 1998. Not one day off. I know you won't believe me, but I haven't. When my mum died, when I got married, everything, I still did work those days on the website. 1,000,000%. And I'm not bothered about that. It's good. I enjoy it. The best day of the year to work on Cop Talk? Christmas Day, no one's around. Well, maybe a few Muslims. But you know what I mean? So I'll be working. I'll be working all week while I'm away. No doubt about it. I'll do every morning I wake up, I'll be reading the Spanish papers, I'll be checking on the news. The time difference is going to be different, you know, so it might not be till the afternoon to you guys. I'll still be calling it a morning briefing though. But I'll be away, you know, and to be honest with you, it's a nightmare because you wake up in the middle of the night and you check your phone because everyone's waking up here in the UK and, you know, people messaging you. I'm just going to have to turn my phone off, I think, because I can't sleep. So, but I'm going away with my chick and she knows that I have to do my thing, you know, and she's fine. She's like, no, I'll be fine, you know, because I've said to her, I'm going to be in the hotel most of the time. Apart from when I go to my most favouriteest pub in the world. Do you know what it is? The Perfect Pint, just off Times Square. Best pub in the world. I go there all the time, me. So I'll be working. She said, oh, it's fine. I'll keep myself entertained. You know, I'm going to go off and, you know, have a walk around and stuff. You do your work and everything. I mean, you know, we'll pop out for a bite to eat or something. Now, Flash, there's a place just a few doors up from the Perfect Pint where you can get a little carton and you put all your grub in and all that and the weigh it. Perfect. And upstairs, there's seating. Oh, I know all the tricks of the trade, guys. I do. I know how to save a few bob. I'm from Yorkshire, remember? So it's not an holiday like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I go on holiday, I don't take it like spending money or out like that. I treat it as like I'm at home. So you just get your dinner, get a drink, do what you want, like I would here. Do you know what I mean? I've never been one for holidays, in it. You know, I'll have to do something with it, won't I? Oh, I'll be doing something. But I'm not like a tourist there. Smooth lives in New York State, right? Don't live in the city. He lives north. He lives up in Syracuse. And he says to me, you've been to the city more than I have, and I've lived here all my life. So no, we'll just go and I'll have one day out or night out, or no, it'll be an afternoon, won't it? The Perfect Pint. Ooh, I love it in there. A few years ago, I was in there, and this fellow come over to me out by me. Hey, Duncan. I went, what? He said, we're just speaking to the manager there, and he said, I think we're going to hook up a needle into your arm and just put the magnets straight in because it'll save us coming backwards and oh, and they do lovely sausage and mash in there. I can't wait, I'm pushing. So yeah, but you know what, even that day, I'm leaving here at 10 in the morning. I'll probably do a morning briefing as usual, but the day you're travelling, I can't really do much, can I? You know, so I hope that's explained a little bit to you, Chris, but nah, you know, I've got to have a life, bro, you know. I'm sure you don't begrudge me that. And what was it? Brave, not doing it. No, brave is if you've got like, you know, did it say brave? A brave way of doing things. Well, I couldn't give a fuck, brother. I couldn't give a fuck. If someone said, I'm very disappointed you don't do I'd say, I couldn't give a fuck what you think. This is my channel. I'll do what the fuck I want. But because it's you, Chris, I'm just saying to you, I'm usually, weekends, I've got I've had a life here for years, right? I split up with my missus, right? It's a mutual thing, whatever. That's just it happened, the pandemic. Everyone knows the story behind all that. Spent a lot of time on my own here, dating, meeting different people, going pear-shaped. The upset and pain from that. I was with a girl in England, last year, or whenever it was. I'm fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, still upset about that. But we lived in two different countries, and every fucking weekend on me own and on me own. And then I got involved with this football club locally, and I've made loads of new mates. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had mates here before, but they would go out on a Friday. They wouldn't go to resort where I want to go and stuff like that. And so I was on my own a lot. Then I adopted Remy. It was a bit lonely here, being in a foreign country by yourself. I know it sounds a bit lame, but it was a bit difficult. And I don't know, I really missed being in a relationship with someone to share life with and to do things with. So I get involved with this football club, and I've got all these great mates now. They're really cool as fuck people. We're going to have a drink on Friday. Well, I'm telling you now, so I don't even know when the next fixture, but I'm telling you now, Friday, right? So now I'm involved with this football club. I do the photography for the club. Photography, I helped on the match programme. I help with all sorts of things. I help the fans. And then I've got my mates, right? And like Martin, like I go out with him on a Saturday. We watch the football together. He's a Sunderland fan. I love him to bits, man. And we do that. Saturday night, I go out with my chicks because I met this girl, and then, like, she lives here, right? It's been years since I'd met someone here. And, well, I don't know. Is it years? Yeah, it will be. And so then she only lived a few streets away from me. So on a weekend, we go out now because I've missed it for so long. There's nothing better from my point of view. I'm old school. When your woman gets dressed up on a Saturday night, comes down them stairs, and you wonder what she's going to look like, and it's like, well, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? And there's me just in my tracky bottoms. So now I take my girl out because I'm old school. I'm taking you out down. What you want to do, my girl? You know what I mean? And we do that. But then I've got my football Saturday, Sunday. I'm playing and all that. I couldn't give a fuck about the Premier League. Couldn't give a fuck. I want Liverpool to win, but I want Liverpool to be successful for you, Chris, and everybody else, not for me. Not interested. VAR. I had this conversation. Who did I have that conversation with? I had this conversation with someone the other day, and they said the same thing. I was listening to, who is it on radio? Neil Warnock yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think, when I was driving to, I don't know when it was, last couple of days. And Neil Warnock said, that Premier, he said, VAR's ruined it for me, he said. And I agree with him. So if you're all getting satisfaction out of it, that's fantastic, because Brendan Rodgers was, but I'm not really asked, to be honest, guys. Couldn't care less. I like my little club. I like going and watching my football, real football, do you know what I mean? Kids playing for the careers and hoping to make it and all that. Fucking brilliant it is. It is bloody brilliant. I love it. I've never been so happy, in years. There's still things in my head that I'm not happy with. Yeah, absolutely. But that's life, and, we all go through them things. But no, I'm happy. So at the minute, on a weekend now, I've got something to look forward to. Every weekend now, I think, I'll go and, she'll go to work on a Saturday. She'll say, am I meeting you after work? I'll go, yeah, I'll be with Martin. You go home, get changed, come down and meet me, and we'll go. You know what I mean? I ain't had that for years. It's just nice. It's just nice. And this week, we got a game on Sunday at 11:30, and it's up near Valencia. It's 2 hours away. No, it can't be 2 hours away. It must be an hour 15, about an hour and a half, I reckon. I don't know, it might be further. I don't know, to be honest. She says it's fucking miles away. So, what time we're going to have to leave, probably 8 in the morning, maybe earlier. So therefore, Saturday night I won't be able to go on Lash. So Friday, one of the lads that's part of our group here, the football club, one of the fans, he's gone through an horrendous time the last few weeks, since before Christmas. And without going into personal details, his wife's got a family member that's critically ill at the minute. Do you know what I mean? And obviously from what I understand, I think she's still in England and he's had to come home, and he's like, I ain't seen you lads for ages. So we're going to meet him on Friday. So, we'll meet you on Friday, mate. We'll have a quick beer. Not partying, or, you know what I mean? Fuck me, he's got all, his own entire world's caving in around him, but he wants to see his mates. So Friday, I'll go to training, And then Friday afternoon, I'll go for a beer because I'm going to be sensible on Saturday. There you go. Right, let's get on with these acknowledgements. Right, so I did a stream on Saturday, even though on Saturday, technically, I'm not usually here. Saturday stream was supported by Niall, that fucking hero. Niall, Scott McSloy, Traumatic, Ruby, Sexy Sharon. All right. Errol, Mark Legend, Tang, Sean Pennington, William Cahill, Sean O'Neill, Ado Footy, John Conway. Thank you, you absolute fucking legends. February's my worst month of the year. And March ain't much fucking better. Well, neither's April, May, June, and to be honest with you, do you know what I mean? February is, holy fuck, how we're going to survive, right? She's messaged again. I'm going to kill her. She's fucking... So when I took her to work, I went, don't lock the gate, because I've got an Amazon delivery, little memory card, it's somewhere, I don't know, it's a little memory card, right? So now I'm driving back, and my Ring doorbell goes on my phone, and I said to the driver in Spanish, I said, oh, you know, no estoy en mi casa, I'm not home at the moment, I'm not in my house, the gate's unlocked. He went, no, it ain't. I was like, all right, could you just throw it over the thing then? So he did. So I sent her a sarcastic message, says, driver said the gate's locked, not like you, not to listen. And she went, I left it unlocked. I was like, oh, shit. So when I got home, I put handle down, it was unlocked. So she's messaging, saying, was it unlocked? Because she knows it was unlocked. So I'm not replying yet. That's all I need. You know when you do that, you know when you criticise someone, I told you not to lock the fucking gate. I didn't lock it. So in other words, he was an idiot. He was an idiot then. Right. Hey, look at some great pictures here, guys. Did you see any of my pictures from game at weekend? So, if you watch on YouTube, right, the lad we scored, right, we won 3-0. The first goal was a penalty, right? The first goal was a penalty. And the lad that scored it, Emilio, said to me in training last week, he went, if I score, or the next time I score, I'm coming straight to you, Duncan. And he went, I want a right good picture of me. And he went, if you get a good picture, year's supply of beer on me. So we got a penalty, all right? We got a penalty. I was looking at the highlights last night, a little clip to put out, all right? If you've got X, RCF Benidorm, I think is the account name, RCF Benidorm. And he took the penalty, and I was down by the corner flag. And as soon as he scored it, he came straight to me. And you can see me on thing, you know what I mean, on video. It's funny as fuck. So I took all these pictures, and I've got a really good one. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, it was a good game, to be honest. I took plenty of them. That's him scoring there. Look, you can see him doing that little thingy-majiggy, and he's coming straight at me. And again. And again. You see, there's look, the little carrier there. Look, he's in it and all. Look. And they all celebrate. Look how close I am, man. Right in front of them. There's the captain, the skipper. And, it was great to be caught up with it all, guys. Honestly, such a laugh. Look at his face in background. Look, whoa, get in there. And then that one as well, look. Brilliant. Davy, he's from New York, this kid here, all right? This kid here, he's only 16. 16! He's fucking brilliant. So Davy, that lad there, he's out here on his own, and his family live out in New York and that. And I said to him, I said, look, I'm going over there, Davy, next week. If you want anything taken over for your mum and dad or something, he was, oh, thank you so much, Don. And he went, yeah, he said, I've spoke to my parents. I think they might want to be sending me something over, so I can put it in my suitcase, can't I? She said, you want to meet Sam, a nice guy, mate? Yeah, I'm trying to do nice things. Yeah. Oh, maybe you can see this. Let me have a look. Ja-la-la. I'm in a good mood today. Here we go. How can I show you this? Whoa. Let's just turn this around. Oh, that's the club messaging me to tell me the game's at 11:30, but I already know. Right. Watch the corner flag. Look at him in red. Get in there! We won 3-0. There you got some great pictures. CF Benidorm Talk on Facebook or Instagram if you want to see me pictures. Honestly, they're getting better each week. I put so much effort in, you know. I love it. I love it, guys. I found my calling. I love it. Apart from cop talk, you know what I'm saying? Right. So they were. Laura. Oh, someone Spanish girls followed me. Nice one. What was I saying? Yeah, they were my super chats from the live stream. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. There would be no YouTube channel if it wasn't for people like you, my channel members, and people that get the super thanks. It's true. Right, super thanks. Let's go through this. So just for context here, it was also, I'll just add, my mum's anniversary at the weekend. 14 years since she died. And maybe I didn't want to do any video. Do you know what I mean? Like I did a live stream from the club. Well, it was just a bar, really. You guys joined me on the live stream. I was dancing with that all day here, and that was mim. Do you know what I mean? It took me mind off things, and if you think about it, right? So I had a real miserable weekend in that regard. My mum's, anniversary. I was, and my girl was out with me, and we went for a drink. Saw my friend Matt, and then I said, right, I'm going now. And I was going to taxi rank, and I just passed this bar that I really like, and I went, should we just pop in for it? It was fucking great. And there was an old dear in there dancing, and I was live on dance floor with you guys. I can't think of anything better than going out with someone, that you're happy with. And I didn't want to say love, you know what I mean? We fellas don't say stuff like that, do we? And sharing it with you. You guys came on the street. I have no idea if you supported me on that stream, by the way, and there's no way of checking. So if you did, let me know in the comments section, because I ain't got a fucking clue. So context. Let me hair down, right? It was my mum's anniversary, and Dominic, the channel member, Swag, says, your mum would be so proud. Lovely. Thanks, Dom. That was on the video I bought something I shouldn't have, and here's why. That's because I bought myself a drone, and that was why. Because I was like, you know what, I'm going to buy myself, I never buy myself anything. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So I bought a drone. Niall's on there as well, my man, fucking legend. This is Shua Shasuan. I don't know how to pronounce that, brother. You know what I'm like with names. Difficult day, bro, but have a good one tonight, pal. You deserve it. Hope this goes towards the pizza. I mean salad. Because I was honest before Saturday. During the week I'll say, if you're gonna get me a beer on Saturday, it's Friday this week. All right, I was honest. I came on here on Saturday. I'll be honest with you. I've got enough in my kitty to have a beer. Unless I get a pizza or something. And that's what he's saying there. Hope this goes towards the pizza. See, my people's a mint. Thank you, man. What a legend. Ruby as well, channel member. Swag! And that's it. That's it. Not much support on there. But I haven't been here, you see. I haven't been here, as Chris pointed out. I haven't been here. Right, so that's that. Now, in the video description, there's 3 links. Monzo, PayPal, and Revolut. They're just alternative ways of supporting me. Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there is anything. I don't think anything came in PayPal or Monzo. If it didn't, I haven't acknowledged you. Please let me know. Revolut. Now, this might take a little while because it's a little bit tricky to work it out. All right, Revolut is my beer kitty. Oh, it's gone. I ain't got nothing in it, honestly. And I'm going out Friday, just saying, all right? And I'm going out Friday to counsel my friend. That's right, there you go. No, he's having a fucking rough time, he's my boy. And I don't want to go out Saturday, so I've got that game Sunday morning, but he's just such a good lad, man. He's one of them really, really solid, just fucking really nice guy, man. You know, I mean, he won't do a bad thing. He's just nice, and I want to look after him. So anyway, but no, that's it. Anyway, I want to thank the following people. Now, this is Revolut, 7th of Feb. I don't know if I've acknowledged this one, because I don't know when it came in. So is it the 10th of this? I don't think we've done this one. I think this came in on Saturday night, I think. And it's from Ian Butler, and he says, I don't have a beer on me. As I said in my email, when you speak about your mum, it strikes a chord with me. I was only 28 when I lost both my parents within 6 months of each other. And even though I'm nearly 60 now, some days I still miss them more than ever. Raise a glass to the loved ones we've lost. And he basically bought me a Magnus, you know what I mean? And I had some fucking Magnus on Saturday. But number one, first of all, it's lovely that, you know, someone thinks about me, gets me a drink. I love that shit. Of course I do. You know what I mean? It's just friendship, innit? People saying, you know, you've worked all week, get yourself a beer done. But the kind words, lovely words, and it's just a little reminder sometimes that all of us go through things, all of us, and to lose both parents at 28 within 6 months of each other, you know, fucking hell. I mean, Ian, and his head must be fucking mashed. Still thinking of other people. Get yourself a beer, pal. I understand what it feels like. And do you know what? That's why I'll do what I want when I want. Every day, the fucking week of my life, I am doing what I want when I want. I'm thinking of Ian, not thinking of me. I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm just thinking what it must have been like at 28. You're only a fucking kid, aren't you, yourself? Nearly 60 now. 32 years later, 30 years later, I guess, around 30 years later. Robbed of his fucking parents at 28. Fucking robbed. And I felt robbed and all, and I still do. Everyone in my family's died young. My grandparents, my mum, my dad committed suicide. And this is why I do what I want. This is why on a Saturday I'll have a fucking beer. If I don't want to do videos for a fucking month, I won't do any. I won't get very far, like. But, nah. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you, mate. He says, you look like you had a good time. He must have been on live stream. He's having a tough time as well, that he's explained to me. So, Ian, keep going, mate. You message me anytime you want, pal. Thank you for supporting me. Is there a username of this? I've got a feeling there is. No, there isn't. Chris, let's just say Chris messaged me. It messaged me on Revolut. It didn't buy me a drink or anything, but he did back on New Year's Eve, actually. But he surfaced again on the 7th and said, thinking of you today, Dunk. You see what I mean? How people know, like, and they just reach out to you. Amazing. Here's one. I don't think this made the weekend. This is from Traumatic. I think I read out might have put on, yeah, I've acknowledged them earlier. It's probably this, I'm not sure. This is from Traumatic, and there's the, like, brown or black thumbs up. It's more of a brown. Am I allowed to say that? Saying token comment left here. And that's because I just heard a car door shut. Please don't be the doorbell. You know, I've got a couple of, you know, fellas on here that I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to get the Dulux chart out because I've never met them. I don't know where we are with this, right? But let's just say they're not white, all right? And like my boy Smooth, you know, I always call him my token black friend. He's not black, but I call him, he's kind of in between his Smooth, do you know what I mean? He always says to me, I can't fucking win. He says, I'm in the middle. They don't like me and they don't like me, you know? So I always say, like, you know, there's people that come on here like That Product and Kev. And I always say, oh, this is Kev, this is That Product, these are my token black friends. And Traumatic, he's in there with that. You know what I mean? Poking fun. You know, like, this is what we do in life. This is what normal people do in life. We have a laugh. We poke fun at society. You know what I mean? We poke fun at society. Yet some people get offended by that. Someone will be offended because he's calling himself my token black friend, really, if you like. Do you know what I mean? But wouldn't you rather be in a life like that, surrounded by people like that? You know, like, I would be taking the piss out of my weight. It's a chubster, aren't I? You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, oh, my days, you've offended me. I am what I am. You know what I mean? And I just love people that just get it. It's fucking brilliant. You know, I remember being in New York years ago, and there was I stood at the door in a hotel waiting for the lift. Lots of people stood there, right, waiting for this lift. And me and Smooth walked into the lift together. Like I say, he's kind of half and half. And a Chinese man walked in as well. So the three of us in the lift, and every other person waiting for the lift, you could have got at least another 12 or 15 people in that lift, even with me in it. There you go, look, poking fun of myself. All right. Nobody else came in. Nobody else came in the lift. And the door closed, and this Chinese fella looked at Smooth and he went, minorities, huh? And he went, and Smooth went, ain't that right, bro? I was like, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? Smooth says whenever he goes to like Walmart or something like that, he'll say you can be walking, and this did happen with us. You can be walking out in a group of people, and there'll be 6 or 7, 8 white people, if you like, and then there's Smooth in the middle, and he'll be the one that gets stopped and he's fucking bag checked. And he told me this, and it happened when we were there, me and Rob were howling. Dear, I fucking love it. I love people with a sense of humour. You'll do for me, Traumatic, you fucking legend. Not only that, he bought me a couple of beers as well, and I said thanks, legend. What a fucking hero. What a hero. Carl, my boy Carl. Yeah, he bought me a beer last week. I think I acknowledged that. And then he messaged me again on the 7th saying, thinking of you today, mate. She would be proud of you. Mate, go out and have a belter today. What a great guy. Which is going to bring me on to something else now as well. There's Owen as well, thinking of you today on the anniversary of your mum's death. She'll be looking down on you as a very proud mum. Here's something towards. I think, to a beer if you like, and I think I did do that one. I've got something to tell you, a story to tell you in a minute, and then I really must crack on with my work. Fucking hell. Was there anything else? $1 million bar. Oh, did I go there? Oh, yeah, I did. I'm just seeing where I went at the weekend. Niall, he sent a couple of beers and some here for Martin to honour your mum. These are the kind of people that I've got on here. And it's not, don't take it the wrong way, guys. Anyone leaving me a comment like that, and there was plenty, is they're with me. They're with me. And if any of them people ever come to me and go, Duncan, can you help me with something? I'm going to help them. If I can do it, I'm going to help them. Someone asked me for help the other day. He was a lad that's set up a blog writing about Liverpool. And he said, I'm going to be honest, I don't really interact much with your channel, but I wonder if you could just look at my blog. It looked fucking good. We're going to go over that. Here we go. Yes, this is one I can't reply to. This is from Carl C. On the 7th of February. A couple of Magners, if you like, for you to have a drink in memory of your mum and love heart. Thank you, Carl. Carl N. as well. Get yourself a bevy or free, mate. Enjoy the footy today. What a legend. Thank you, Carl. A couple of Carls there. And I think I'm up to date. Maybe we'll do an hour on this video, I think I'm up to date. If I've left you out, guys, please let me know. Or the club's just put out the game on Sunday, 11:30. Training. Okay, Martez is Tuesday. That's a day. So a day off. Then they'll train Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Game on Sunday. Cool. Right. All right, hang on a minute. So, I've got to tell you this little story. So I have to reply to her. Right, okay, what's the story? So, I was in the bar with Martin. We go to a friend's bar on Saturday. It's like a sports bar, so we watch football together and that in there, and his wife's there, and then my missus comes after work. And this fella walked in, and I was like, he looks familiar, him. I feel like I know his face. But I looked away, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to be staring at people. And he came right over to me. What a fucking unit he was. He was fucking tall, big fella, him, like, which ain't difficult against me, I guess. You know what I mean? Because I'm a short ass. It was Matt Mason. And his username's Matt Mason LFC. What a fucking great guy he was. What a lovely fella. He came up to me, all right, don't please to me. I couldn't put my arms around him. I was like, all right, mate, how you doing? All right. And I was like, do you want a drink? He went, no, I'm going to work. He's a singer, he's a performer. And do you see that with microphone? And he said, I'm actually a bit late, but I've been trying to find this bar so I could come and say hello to you. Because he lives out here, obviously, right? And we communicate. He always leaves really nice comments. He always make me smile. And he came up to me and then he went, and this was for the hero, the legend, Martin himself. And Martin was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it was mint. Oh my God, what a nice guy. He couldn't stay, he couldn't have a drink. But he told me that he's doing some singing in an Indian that I go to. I think he said I don't know if he said March or April. I will work that out. And I went, we're coming. So the four of us, we're definitely going to go to that. Me and our lass will go. And Martin and his missus said they'll go as well. So we'll go and support him. Anyway, he says to me, I brought you a present, right? And it was like this, right? And it was wrapped in brown and a card. And it said DKB on the card. And it said to Dunk or something like that, WA on the thing, right? I haven't opened it yet. If you're watching, right, don't think I don't care, right? Let me explain, Matt. So, because it was Saturday night, I didn't want to take this present. I said to him, I'll open it later. I want to open it on camera. I said, I said, all right, man, cheers, mate. He had to go, right? And he left. And me and Martin both went, what a fucking nice guy he was. And this is the best part of the cop talk, man. Meeting wonderful, lovely people like that. Amazing. Right? But we were going into town after there, right? And I couldn't take that into town because it might break it. I wouldn't break it, but some prick might knock it off the table or off the chair or bang into me because it's busy down there. Do you know what I mean? So I said to my mate, can I leave this here in his bar? You know, and he went, yeah. So but I had a chance to go back yet because I don't go out on last, you see. So I need to go down. I wonder if I could get it today. Oh no, I'll get it tomorrow because my mates play football on a Wednesday. I'll get it tomorrow, Matt. So I've not been rude. I want to open it on camera, you see. And when I took her to work this morning, they wouldn't have been open. But I know it's safe. And I'm going to open it. I'll do it on a video on it. What a lovely fella, man. What a great guy. I'm not just saying that, he brought me a present. I knew he was a great guy anyway, because of all the comments he leaves and they're really super nice. And he knows my ex. I said, first fucking thing I said to him, I went, you follow my ex on Instagram, you know. I was with her for about 3.5 years. Do you know what I mean? And he was, we had a little conversation about that. I'm not going to say what he said or what I said, but no, nothing bad or anything. I miss her, man. She was lovely. Not my wife, ex-wife. No. Just someone that Circumstances again. Because if circumstances had been all right. Maybe if we'd have met each other at a different time in life. Oh, she's lovely. Really nice. I miss her. I don't have a problem saying that. Because if anyone had a problem with it, I'd tell them to go fuck themselves. Because, when you split up with someone, why does it always have to be mean or nasty or, I can't stand that cunt? Do you know what I mean? I think about her all the time. I'll be honest with you, I do. She's a lovely girl. And I hope she's really happy. She must be really happy. She used to vibe me out on Twitter all the time. But she hasn't vibed me out on there for months, so she must be getting she must be really, really happy in her life now. Because she's not like, she usually puts little emojis on laughing and stuff. If I put a post out saying, God, I'm so happy, I had a lovely night with my chick, then the next day there'd be one on her account, just a laughing emoji. She didn't use her account for anything else. Never. No, it's locked down now. She's made it private now. It's private with one follower. But it ain't me. And we were out, when Charlotte was here. I remember when Charlotte was here last year. My daughter and my grandson, and we were in a bar. And I was out with my chick now. And she came in and sat down with a fella. And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know one of them things where she's like diagonally there facing me. You know one of them things where you're not supposed to look. And you go, Oh, it was fucking horrendous. It was awful. You could tell they were on a first date. And oh, man, it's cringe. Do you know what I mean? And then we fucked off. I went, come on, I have to leave. No, they left. I just sat there rigid for ages like that in a straight line like that. Everyone going, you all right? I was like, yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, nothing at all. What are you looking over there for? I went, just looks a nice shop over there, doesn't it? You all right, Dad? Yeah, I'm fine. See you in a minute. Don't, just leave me alone, will you? Do you know what I mean? It was like that. What a fucking nightmare that was. then they fucked off. I was like, oh, fuck for that. Broke my heart. It was awful. I was sat there thinking, oh, do you know what I mean? I'm going to keep my opinions to myself anyway about that night. Then I bumped into him again, in town, and in the same place where I went for a drink. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, But yeah, do you know what? It's hard going out down there. There's a joke in there somewhere. No, it's hard going for a joke because I've had so many memories, you know what I mean? Once that Sweet Caroline comes on, it reminds me of my ex-wife. Oh, it's a fucking nightmare. I might fucking move. Anyway, I spoke to him and I just said, well, the reason I mentioned it to him is because, for example, right, my daughter, and I assume my son, he don't really use Facebook much, but my daughter is still friends on Facebook with my ex-wife, right? And so therefore, right, I blocked my ex-wife on Facebook, right? Not because there was any animosity or any problems. I just didn't want now the memories coming up and see things, and because it's painful. I don't care what anybody says. Well, maybe it's not if you fucking hate someone, but to be in love with someone and then it go wrong for reasons that I don't know. It's just not nice. And you can be as happy. I'm happy as fuck now, right? But the point is, it's still not. I don't want to be reminded. To me, if you're in my life and then you're dead to me, like I don't want to know about it. I don't want to be friends, right? So Charlotte did this thing for Harry, like a football game card, where you hold a picture of him, who wants Liverpool, and stuff like that. You pay £2 or something. I don't know if it was for Harry. It might be it won't have been for Harry. It might have been for a sponsored thing or something for Harry. I don't fucking know, right? And I saw the card, there was like 3 teams left, and I saw my wife's name on it, and it's unique name, do you know what I mean? So I knew it was her. And my heart sunk. I was like, oh, fucking hell. So she's probably commented on that post, but I can't see her and vice versa. And the thing is, when you've got someone that's still connected, you want to go like I want to go to Charlotte and go, with anyone there, she putting pictures. Do you know what I mean? Like that, because you've got that thing. And it was like that with Matt. Over there, I could turn around and say, she putting pictures on with a fella there. It's fucking awful. I hate social media, mate. I fucking hate it. So anyway, we had a little conversation about it. I didn't ask him a single question. And if he's watching this, I never want to know. If someone came up to me and said, oh, I've seen your ex-wife, oh, isn't it nice now that she's met that, I'd go, fucking, that's what you're telling me for. You know what I mean? And the thing is, the girl I'm with now, all right, it was very difficult when I met her because her mum is friends with my ex-wife. They're pals, we used to go out together and all that. Oh, my ex-wife was delighted when she found out. I emailed her and said, just letting you know your pal, I'm dating a daughter. Oh, thank you very fucking much was kind of the reply. What's it going to do with you? Don't even live in this fucking country anymore. Do you know what I mean? Oh, showing me up again or something like that. Oh, God. But, same thing as well. Imagine having a mother-in-law going, oh, I've seen your ex-wife. Oh, she's just had a lovely holiday with that fella. I'd be like, what fella? What are you on about? Don't fucking want to know. Don't tell me anything. And then that makes it even worse because I know she will say something to a daughter that probably knows, and I'll go, why have you, do you know? I've said it to her before. Why have you, do you know something? No, I don't know anything. I hate social media. Leave me alone. I just want to go to my football. That's all I want to do. I'll go to my football. I want to have a beer on Friday. That's it. All right? That's it. I love what I do. But I'm soft, mate. What I mean by that is I'm just soft. I'm a very deep person. Have you not worked that out yet? I'm a really deep person. I get this phobia about dying. Every fucking night I go to bed, I think about it, and I'm like, why is everyone so calm about it? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm not going to be here one day. But I want to be here. What the fuck? What is wrong with everyone? Why is everyone just going, oh, we're just going to be dead, aren't I? I don't want to be dead. I want to go forever. But then everyone would be gone. But then I'd make new friends, and then you know what I mean? I'm off. I've got to go. If you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. Please join my channel if you're in a financial position to do so. Stop being so selfish. Starve the fucking kids. Yeah, you can go without 1 pint a month, surely. You know what I mean? Packet of fags. I don't know, whatever it is you like. There's 3 links in the video description if you want to support me. Fucking Monzo. Well, you can use Monzo. Revolut's my preferred one. It's my beer kitty. I'm going out Friday this week. Live stream tonight at 6:30 p.m. UK time. Make sure you are there. All right.